Alright. Stream is now. Stream time is go, is me, is time. So, I've made slight progress since I last streamed. This week has mainly just been about finals and then just mental recovery from finals, but I have made at least some progress. I did this jump. I don't know if I'm like fully satisfied with how I edited everything. Oh yeah, also I got this section as well. Made a brand new image, and then there's this section.
Do not use side B before the bumper, as side B will only halt your vertical momentum once.
I think that's fine.
Also, while I say you should angle the up Bs upright, keep in mind there's so many angles that constitute as upright that how up and to the right you should go specifically depends entirely on where you are on the screen, which kind of varies a lot for this jump. Just try your best to guesstimate it, you'll get it eventually. With that, we're now done with all the hard...
I think I'm okay with how that's edited, but also I feel like it could be a little better. But I don't know what to add specifically, so we're keeping it like that for now, unless I think of like anything else to really add to it. I could add like, similar to Fish Puncheon, I could add a little like cheer thing here, being like, you did it, yay, you got it, woo, that's you. But we'll see. That's the only thing I'm thinking of, and I'm not entirely sure if I want to add it. And then, yeah, near this jump.
Not like you really want to perform his attack canceled wall jumps anyway. Alright, final trick time. What you gotta do...
I think I'm getting better at actually spacing out my pauses, by the way. I think I'm getting better at doing that. I might go back to the original one and, like, space shit out a little better if I can... That's gonna mess with music a lot. But I don't know. I'd like to try it. That would mean I have to, like, I would have to re-add a lot of the music, actually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel as time goes on. In any case, Touhou. Jesus Christ. This is the cinema orchestral arrangements Tutti sound, whatever the fuck that is. Also, is that like... Oh, that's a Reimu. So Reimu. I'm just wondering what the fuck this was. Oh my god, that's actually sick fucking art, dude. Why does she look like Rumia? Why does she look so much like Rumia, actually? Why is the fucking... There's a lot to discern in this image. Like, why the Statue of Liberty is in Makai. You know what? No, that's right. You know what? No, that actually does sound about right. Or no, is that Makai or is that Hell? I forget where that EX fight takes place. It's Touhou 4. Which means it's somewhere. Means takes place somewhere. Touhou 5 takes place in Makai, but that doesn't mean Touhou 4 didn't take place in Makai. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Full hop. Once you reach the peak of it,
also, how I describe this jump and how I do it is slightly different. I'm just gonna say it's fine. I drift to the left at the start. That's all. I can add some text for that.
Reach the peak of it. Peak of it. Performing up.
You know, I don't really have any like major plans today, so I'm chill to just do this for.
Performing up beat.
Like we're 100% finishing off Business Casual Man today. That is the plan.
Performing up beat. From here.
And then like we'll maybe do some other shit afterwards.
Performing up beat. Performing up beat.
Hold on, no, I'm too far forward.
Performing up beat.
Performing up beat.
Performing up beat.
That is
Performing up B.
I guess it's fine, because if I go one back.
Performing up.
The way I say P is really weird.
Performing up B.
Or no, maybe
Performing up.
performing up B.
Performing up B.
I don't know.
Performing up.
I'm gonna say that that's good. I'm gonna say this works, definitely. %. God, do we got different music for each one? Or different art? This is the most intense fucking stage 4 rendition I've seen in my entire life.
Perform a full hop.
Or stage 5.
Once you reach the peak of it, performing up B. From here, drift left to touch the bumper, and then immediately.
It is kind of weird though.
Perform a full hop. Once you reach the peak of it, performing up B. From here.
So this is just a simple matter of. This is one frame ahead of its time. Because there was no better frame I could get. So just delete that and then do this.
Perform a full hop. Once you reach the peak of it, performing up B. From here.
I guess that would be the first frame of the up B actually. What do I think the first frame of the up B is only the scrunch? It's definitely not. Because this is... Yeah, this... Okay. This is undoubtedly the first frame of the up B, actually.
Peak of it, performing up.
We're taking this nice and slow this morning. No reason
Performing
not
up
to.
B.
No reason not to. I'm currently not
Performing
locked
up
in.
B. Performing up B. Performing up B.
See, but I need to hear, like...
Performing up. Performing up B.
Yeah, I think I had it right before. I think I really nailed it there. Yeah, this is stage 5.
Perform a full hop. Once
Hello, crowd. We're performing an up B.
you reach the peak of it, performing up B.
There we go. You're like, you know, words kind of just lose meaning after you hear them for long enough. Or like, if you hear the same word over and over again, eventually it loses its meaning. It's basically what's happening here. Technically, this is the frame I get hit by the bumper. Yeah, technically it is. Yeah. I guess, how you doing, Crown? You've been doing more art, I would imagine. Little bit more of the art variety. Just like this. Oh my god. She looks so cool. She looks so cool. Drawing the Sunny Milk, you're doing fine? Nice. I realize I do need to see your what is it? The Twitter or whatever. I wanna see what art shenanigans you get up to there. I technically have a twitter.com account.
And then immediately performing left to touch the bumper, and then immediately
Actually, wait, why am I making the cut there? I should make the cut on my next input. That. Yeah, like that frame. This would be the frame. Actually, maybe like 50%.
Performing up B. From here, drift left to touch the bumper. Performing up B. From here, drift left to touch the bumper, and then immediately perform a nub.
Now I can't do... Well, I guess because I moved the goalpost. The whole child protection laws that are just poorly made excuses to gather people's information haven't reached my country yet. I forget what the hell are the... I don't know. I actually have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Is it like give us your info or some shit under... I mean, I imagine it's probably something happening here. I don't know what it is, but that does sound like an America thing. The whole like, was it introducing new laws as an excuse to get your information? I could see that happening.
Immediately perform another up B.
I guess this is immediately.
Immediately perform another up B to make...
Wait, you need to show your face to confirm that you are over 18? It's only in the UK. Okay. Okay, interesting. That's absurd. Show your face specifically. Having like not show like any like ID or anything, just straight up show your face. We'll look at you and determine whether you look 18 or not. God forbid you don't. If you just so happen to not look 18 but are like fucking like 22 or some shit, because you know the type of people I'm talking about, like shit must suck to be online in the UK.
Immediately perform another up B.
Yeah, I think
immediately perform...
I think that's fine, honestly. Oh no, this is a new song. Is she It's Yukari and the cat. Oh no, that'd be... Actually, I guess it's a... No, yeah, that'd be Chen. Yeah, this is Chen. That's Ron. And then this is Yomu's sword here for some reason. Yeah, I hope it doesn't stay anywhere near me either. Or I hope it stays away from me too. That shit sounds hella annoying. If you live in the UK, I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay,
and immediately perform another up B to make it over the bumper. From here...
Oh yeah, something funny recently. I got to... Wait, hold on.
Here, land on the top middle of the bumper to get launched as high as possible.
I need it on land. Oh yeah, no, but I got to play... What was it? I got to play a shmup that was not Touhou recently. It was very interesting. I got to play... I didn't know what it was at first. I was over at one of my friend's houses. I was over at a friend's house, and they're like super into just a bunch of games, especially retro ones. And they got like an arcade cabinet off somebody. The arcade cabinet that they managed to procure off that person, it lets them run a bunch of games, but one game they had gotten for it was Dodonpachi. Which I've always heard about Dodonpachi, but I've never actually played it before. So this was my first time getting to do that shit. And it's pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. I will say though, it feels like I'm playing PC98 whenever I was playing it. Because it has the same bombing rules as PC98. It also showed me that I'm like, well, it was interesting because I got to play it on an actual like arcade stick instead of like keyboard. So moving felt a lot more awkward, and then also movement in general is kind of different than Touhou. It's still pretty smooth, but like you need to play the other STGs, but you're busy with Luna Child, Final Defense, Line Free, Ultra, Lajol Safar mode. Yeah, you mean the TAS? You're still going for TAS only of difficulty run? You just become the human TAS. Listen, people have tied the TAS in like Mario Brothers, so why can't you? Why can't you tie the TAS for fucking Ultra mode, Luna Child Ultra?
Land on the top middle of the bumper to get launched as high as possible.
I don't know why that lags. Do you route every resource? You make all your bombs are planned, all your deaths are planned, everything is planned. I mean, people have done that. You turned stage 3 first half into your bitch.
From here, land on the top middle of the bumper to get launched as high as possible.
Okay, hold on. Where do
On the top middle of the bumper.
So, I actually need it to be a little faster.
On the top.
Yeah, I need it to be just a little bit faster. Land.
Land on. Land on. Land on the top middle of the. Land on the top.
I think there. Oh my god, it's Mima. Mima's gonna fucking kill you. You know, I was not having as much luck in the good old Dodon Pachi. I did a couple of attempts that night, and I got, the farthest I got was a 1cc pace almost into stage 5. I almost got a 1cc into stage 5. I have now emulated the game, though, if I'm being honest, and now I can play it on keyboard. I did a couple more attempts, and then I gotta run, like, halfway into stage 5. And it seems that that's about my limit at the moment until I learn the game more. It's interesting. You get a max of, like, 6 extends. Which, like, I do realize is because, again, game's a lot more consistent than Touhou. But, like, man, I really don't like having low extends. I'm used to resource cheating the fuck out of games. It's very different.
Land on the top. Land on.
Yeah. Land on the top middle. And we'll worry about doing other shit later. So the problem is that that's not even close to the first room of the up B. Honestly, if you get the... if you do end up getting fucking the Ultra 1cc in the Lunar Child game, I would love to see that shit. That shit sounds so funny. It sounds so funny. No, I think, like, recent games I've been playing... Again, I've been trying to get more, you know, Fantasy Maiden Wars a little bit. Also, some friends got me hooked on Melee again. Melee is just fucking... I could never stay away from Melee. Like, Melee is just straight up the drug. It's the drug. I can't help it. And Jimmer's video in the Luna game, he said it was impossible. But what if you were just better? Has he considered that? What if you're just simply more goated?
High as possible, and then perform a double jump while making sure to position yourself near the right side of the spot.
Oh, I actually do need to delete all this. Oh, I didn't even hear that. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's a little too incorrect, actually. Oh, that's a little too incorrect. Oh, no. I think they both work fine, but, like, I said what I said, and I jumped what I jumped. That's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. That's brutal. I'm gonna have to delete all this. I forgot. I didn't realize that's what I said. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, by the way. And I was talking about this for myself. Before I make anything, before I make fucking anything on like Goddess of Explosion section, I am going to listen to what I said, and I'm going to watch what I did, and I'm going to see if they line up. If not everything lines up, I'm going to make a re-recording of Goddess of Explosions section, making sure I do it all exact, because, my god, I can't be bothered to keep getting footage like this. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It also lags the video way faster than if I just use the one recording. It really does. Like, I think that is one of the biggest contributors to just how laggy the project gets, is just how many different video files I put in, literally just from all of the, like, from all the, like, different, like, fixes that I have to do. It feels so good to shut his mouth on a comment he made like 7 years ago. Exactly. And it's that kind of motivation that'll make it so you get to win. Yeah, no, again. We're not going through this again. We're not gonna go through this again though. I'm going to, but, like, again, before Goddess of Explosion section, I'm gonna fucking see what footage I have and see if it lines up to what I say. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know how I managed to cancel there. Come on, come on. The problem is that I'm just trying to wall jump too early, and it's really frustrating when it feels like I'm waiting as long as I humanly can to wall jump, but I'm just not waiting long enough, clearly. Clearly just not waiting long enough. Skill issue. That one was, yeah, I had the wrong angle. So if I had air stronged immediately, I would have died. Again, jump sucks. What can I say? How is that too early? How is that too early? Just do it later than I think I should. Clearly. Clearly, that's what I need to do. It's because I was holding left. I forgot to not hold left. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't get the angle. I couldn't get the slight angle. This is gonna fade into frame. I want to see the art, but it's not there yet. There we go. Okay, that's good. Alright, here we go. Bop. Alright, time for the worst trick of the level. If we can get past this, then the rest of the recording should be really easy. All right, cool. First try. I'm just simply that goated, actually. I am him. Hold on. Perfect. Give me that. Also, wait, let's see. Cool Satori art? Yeah, look at that. Well, actually, she's hella depressed, but it still looks cool. That's just how cool she is, alright? That's her coolness factor. Fuck. I literally said what I should never do. I did the thing. That's so unfortunate. Okay, that's pretty good. Yes, yes. Good. Very good. Meow. Alright. So let's do... So it's full hop into up B, drift right, up B, and then... No, it's... So I said... Double jump, up B, okay. Double jump. Okay, here we go. Let's do double jump, up B. Nah. Just like this. Actually, I can get one more recording that I want to get. Shit. Hold on. Because I realize there's another piece of the footage I don't have yet. There's one more piece of the puzzle. I can't believe that worked. That was the bottom right? That was definitely the bottom right. I believe it. We'll keep the game open just in case. Oh yeah, well this would be a busy fix. It's busy fix free. Got another pan in. Okay. Sorry, so movies and TV. It's like close enough. This is pretty low on the bumper. Is this the Chirno? Or Letty White Rock? One of them. It's Dollar 7 Stage 1 is what I'm pretty sure it is. Is it? I have no clue, actually. This is Marisa. I'm pretty sure this is PCB Stage 1. I feel like I've heard this. It is Marisa's theme? From 8? Or from what? Dun, dun, dun. I guess it would have to be 8. Yeah, it would. Okay. I was definitely hearing fucking... I was hearing Touhou 7 vibes. Okay, well this part, yeah, the da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I know she has other themes. I don't remember where they are. Oh. I don't remember which ones. Listen, I'm not a musical man.
But slightly to the right to make it to the final
bash
bump.
my head up against the wall kind of man.
What you want to have happen here is that you touch the bumper and then you immediately start holding.
Are we gonna hear one of her other themes? Right now? This is Seihou. This is a different Marisa theme. I probably heard this before, but I don't remember it actually.
Holding left to gain speed, and then you perform a down B right before hitting the safety spikes so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor. Then you just...
Yeah, so this should be the correct attempt. I realized that I didn't cut. After the second death was the time. This was for real the one. So do this. So this will ensure that this moves forward. And then, so we'll do this at like 30%. I believe that is just a single frame. So here's what we do.
What you gotta do here is stand near the right spikes and...
Alright, so at the 05 mark.
From a full hop.
At the like late 04 mark.
Then perform a...
At the like here.
Perform a full...
At the exact...
Perform a full hop.
There we go. Yes. 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 So there's gonna be lag.
Time. What you gotta do here is stand near the right spikes and perform...
It's like, again, like not much we can do about this. Lag is just an inevitability of this. And then also, yeah, we got this frame. Oh, those are also. Yeah, we got the Witch's Ball. This was Crown's submission because we're talking about Marisa themes and how well, Crown was mentioning how IN's theme is like the only one the fandom knows about, which I can't disagree with. Or it's the only one the fandom remembers. None of the other ones exist. That Magus night? Is that the... No, it's probably not. I don't remember what Magus night is. I was gonna say, is that the stage theme to IN stage 4? But probably not. I remember the name Casket of Stars, although I have no clue where the song comes from. Casket of Stars is Touhou 4. Okay, okay. If I'm being real, I don't remember what Casket of Stars sounds like. I probably would if I heard it, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. But that goes for like 90%, 95% of Touhou music. Hold on. How true is it? Is this in the 95? It's like da 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 da. Where have I? This one's so familiar. Da 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 da. I want to see if I can get this one. Da 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 da. I don't remember. Oh, it is Great Fairy Wars. You're right. Oh, it is. Why is Suiko here? Hilariously, my guess was going to be Touhou 10, but no, it is Great Fairy Wars. Oh, it's a mix. Okay, never mind. God, I still haven't played the Touhou 20 Extra, now I think about it. I haven't actually attempted that. I should. Hold on. That was fine. To reach the peak of it, performing up. This is the same one as before. Performing up. Yeah, this is the same shit I was running into. This is fine. I remember this. It's fine. It's fine. Do 30% and then forward and then check the footage because we're probably going to have a weird jump in it. Yep. How does streamer know? Woo. Woo. So it should be fine. Da, 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 da. Yeah. It's brutal but fun. You know, I like brutal but fun. I might be an enjoyer of the things. Bah. Look at that. Bah. That's the framework. Bah. That's that frame. From here, drift left to touch the bumper, and then it needs to be like 35. I think it's on a... And then immediately perform another upbeat. I do want it on immediately. Then immediately... So like here. Perfect. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's gonna lag. From here, drift left to touch the bumper, and then immediately perform another... I guess I should split this into two, actually. Hold on. Bumper, and then immediately left to touch. I think make this 100%. Left to touch the bumper. Maybe not 100. Drift left to touch. Drift left. I think here is this. To make this, like, extends it a little too far forward. I have to speed up the first half, but not the second.
So something like this. Drift left to touch the bumper, and then immediately... do it like this. Performing up B. From here, drift left to touch the bumper, and then immediately perform another up. Yeah, kind of like the. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The radio player have been redeemed. I didn't even see it. Oh, that's a really cool Komachi. Look at that. And we have horse game. Should have known this is gonna come back eventually. Say hello to Mobile Game of the Year. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised. That is one of the only times I've seen Komachi without people drawing her of, like, just ginormous tits. It's very refreshing. Immediately perform another up B to make it over the bumper. From here, land on the top. The only earned award. Listen, I mean, whatever award was it gonna earn? Let's be real. It was either gonna be mobile game or nothing. That's all Gacha can hope for the most part. RPG of the Year is such a funny shit show. Well, it's just Claire Obscura, right? King of Come Deliverance and E33 are mauling each other. I don't think I've seen either of those games. What the fuck? From here, land on the top middle of the bumper to get launched as high as possible, and then perform a... Hold on. I think I want it on... From here, land... Land... I think I want land. Land on the... Land on the... Okay, hold on. We'll keep this here, just so we know. Just so we know where it should be. I think just the frame before I land is good. Or, no, sorry, don't do that. Do this. So do this, and then do this. Just like that. Land on the top middle of the bumper to get launched. Your opinions are very different from that camp. The Kingdom Come fans are from the traditional RPG circles, while E33 is from the JRPG. Now, by traditional, do you mean like tabletop or like... What do you mean? Yeah, we're halfway through. Still saying that UMA is basically a game that you gotta play a full run through to get. Well, I mean, yeah, right? If you didn't, like, actually complete a run of the game, then yeah, you didn't really play it for the most part. It's more so you just kind of touched it. Which is why I can proudly say I've never played UMA Musume.
To be fair, I do not hate Musume, but I like to make jokes. I wanna make this clear though. I have nothing wrong with Musume. Just scoot it forward just a little bit. Something close to New Vegas or Cyberpunk? Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah. But like old school New Vegas or Cyber... Oh, no, New Vegas isn't old school. No. You said New Vegas, and my brain just automatically filled in the blank of Fallout. And I was like, oh, you mean old school Fallout? More choice in character writing than builds and pure stats. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's two pretty different camps, then. What am I doing? On the top middle of the bumper to get launched as high as possible, and then perform a like here. Believe that.
Perform a double jump while making sure to position yourself near the right side. Perform a...
So here... And then... Here... Do this... New Vegas was designed more like 1 and 2 than it was 3 and 4. Interesting. I do remember you mentioning that before now. I'd kind of forgotten about that fact, though. Okay. Yeah, so I jumped way too far forward. So this is how you know this is frame of up B. This is just a completely different... Oh my god. Oh my god. We'll keep this tabbed, actually. We'll keep... You know what? We'll keep this tabbed. I want to keep listening to this one, because I started on this, but... I'm gonna come back to them, everyone. If RPG's making a comeback, though, here's to hoping Bethesda actually locks it and makes Fallout 5 a proper RPG. God, I haven't even thought of the prospect of Fallout 5, but they could. I haven't thought about Bethesda in ages. In my mind, it's like Bethesda doesn't even exist anymore.
Perform a double jump while making sure to position yourself near the right side of the spikes. Then, perform an... Then, perform an... Then, perform...
Okay, we just need a little bit more forward.
Then, perform an... Then...
Need just a little bit more forward.
Perform an upbeat... Perform an up...
Okay, here we go. Now we start moving back.
Perform an up...
Bethesda fell off a cliff after Fallout 76 and got eaten by sharks after Starfield. Oh yeah, right, Starfield was Bethesda. Forgot about that. I forget, what was the general consensus on Starfield? Didn't some people like it? It was better received than 76, right?
Perform an up B going straight. Perform an up B going straight. Perform an up.
Maybe a dude.
Perform an up.
Ah, whatever.
Perform an up.
I think this is fine. It's just a school. Wait. Is this Alice? Whose theme is this? Or is this Marisa? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is the Touhou 6 theme. Oh, it's mailing! Oh, that's the outside of the SDM. I would not have thought that was the SDM. Starfield was just bland from what I've heard, and the open world generation was jank. It was so jank that modders quit. Gotcha. I understand now. Yeah, I realize, again, it's a situation where I never really saw much outside the game than Donkey's video.
Up B going straight up. Once you reach the peak.
Yeah, it did seem like Starfield had a lot of cool stuff going for it, but...
Up B going straight up. Once you reach the peak of it.
Right, I need to... Okay. So, unfortunately, I know that's not the first frame of the cell animation. I know full well that's not the first frame of that cell animation. No, it is actually. Never mind. But it's still... interesting. It still starts in this frame. So just delete that. And technically I'm not even skipping a full frame. I'm not skipping an animation. Well, the things that really old Fallout fans don't like about 4 was the art direction, and you just learned that it was because the artists were free and New Vegas passed away before the production started, and they didn't want to step on his work. Interesting. I mean, I could see that, like, wanting to take the art in their own direction because of that. Because it's not like they're going to be able to do it exactly the same, right? I don't know. I can respect that.
And then perform one.
Oh, I know. Wait.
And then perform. Cancel. And then perform. Perform and up B. Cancel. Perform and up B. Cancel.
It's like here.
Perform and up B. Cancel. Perform and up B. Cancel.
It's like here.
Perform and up B. Cancel.
I just hear form and up B cancel.
Perform and up B. Cancel. Perform and up B.
Just trying to make sure we're still in the same theme. Shit is haunting. So I think it probably wasn't the right direction. And, I don't know. I feel like capturing the magic of it either way was gonna be fairly fucked. What am I doing? This is PC98. Is this Shinky? Oh, well, this is just... No, this is Mima, actually. And we're just done with that one. Alright, cool. On to this one. Every game before had kind of gritty and realistic feel to them, before just went the complete opposite direction. So it's not just like UI and HUD. Or I guess UI and HUD could be a part of it not feeling like gritty or realistic. I was like, yeah, because the UI in Fallout 4, I guess, does look a lot more like just kind of game. Like, it's just like, yeah, here's your definitely just health bar, as opposed to like some of the other ones where it's like, here's like UI that you have just because this is your life. I didn't explain that well, but you know what I mean, right? It's just like that's like the UI the actual player character would see. UI was one of the least changed parts. I think it's a bit more rounded out and vibrant. Okay. I definitely thought it was just UI you were talking about, so I actually have no clue. I've never played a single Fallout game. I've only seen other people play it. Be cancelled and then perform one more. And then perform one more beat. Send a pick, sounds good. One more B going. One more up. One more up. No, right, this is one more up B, so I just need to go over to here. One more. Need to go just a little bit more back. Just a little bit more. From one. Just a little bit more back. Then perform one more up. Hold on, let me see. Okay, well, let me get this first, then I'll check out Discord. B going most, and then perform one. Then perform. And now I'm too far in the other direction. Perform one more up. I think this is where I need to be. I'm gonna slow this down to 30% and then extend it just slightly. Discorded. Did you know? You can use Discord to use Discord. Okay, and I see what you mean, actually. Yeah, so you got Fallout 3. Very green and fucking like dusty. And then yeah, this looks very colorful. Okay. Use Discord to YouTube? Wait, what does that mean? Use Discord to like do YouTube? Or like, what do you mean? Oh, wait, we actually had a different... I didn't realize we had a different one. You were... Oh, no, you're Oku. Oh, I was like, that is not a Touhou character, I don't think. No, it's Oku in just a hella different outfit. Using Discord to play YouTube vids, then going with the autoplay. I see. You did a run of free recently, and things actually looked more yellowish and brown than it was green. Huh. Well, I guess it is like most of it, but in that photo, it's very green.
Going mostly up, but slightly to the right to make it to the final bumper.
What the fuck?
And then perform one more up B going...
Yeah, so again, we're not going to worry about that for now, and this is the exact reason why I'm going to make sure that shit is fine before I do this next time.
But slightly to the right to make it to the final bumper. Now, what you want to have happen...
Okay, if that's the case, then maybe just keep going. So this is, okay, I need to think about how I want to do this. Like this, maybe?
Up, but slightly to the right to make it to the final bumper. Now... slightly to the right to make it to the final bumper. Now...
Okay, hold on. So I want it to... I want to pause on... I want to pause on now. Oh, that's cool. Was this like Arabian Night shit?
Now, what you... Now...
So maybe do get it to like 30. Okay, so 30 is too much, which is honestly fine. Right. Oh no, yeah, it's Utsuho. It's a really cool drawing of Utsuho as well. I guess that's like, that's Orin in the background there.
Now, what you want to have happen here is that you touch the button. What to have happen here is happen here is happen here is
I think I have a transition that can make this work, but I'll have to give it a second.
here is that you I want it on is that you God damn is that you No, Oku does look sick, but I think this one's very unique in how sick it is. Like, it's very similar to her normal outfit, but I don't know, it just looks like those, like, slight differences in how they drew her that I think look cool. Fuck. Sorry, I got thrown on by the voice. I was like, what the fuck? It is that you touch the... I have no clue what the fuck this guy's saying, but whatever, it's chill. Actually, wait a minute. Genius idea. Get this shit out of here. Oh my god, the idea is genius. We use the non-laggy footage now. Ninja. The fuck is this Aaron? Is this like... This is like Wilderness Aaron or some shit. Also, wait, Ninjago's in Fortnite since when? Like two seconds ago, or like? Yeah, it does. And her hair nearly matches it. I don't know, it's going from the here all the way down to like here, but it sure is. Also, the rabbits are adorable. They added it this week. I haven't thought about Ninjago in a long ass time. It's gonna fuck things up a little bit, but this is what peak performance looks like. It's that you touch the bumper and so you're not touch. Touch the bumper. I guess this is 30%. Get this to 100. I mean, I guess it works. I feel like there's gotta be some middle ground here. And then also get this to like 90. Is that You touch the bumper, and then you immediately...
Who else we got? Delusion Story? Okay. On, so this is the first room down B.
Touch the bumper, and then you immediately... And then you immediately... And then you immediately... And you immediately...
I want it on immediately.
You immediately...
Aww. Well, that's so adorable. That's great. Yeah, this is stage. Oh yeah, this is stage 5 theme.
Immediately start. Immediately.
That's the cutest fucking thing.
Holding left to gain speed.
Oh wait, no, I have this wrong.
Then you immediately start holding left.
Wait, what do I say?
Bumper, and then you immediately start holding left to gain speed, and then you perform a down B right before hitting the safety spikes so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor. Then you just keep holding left.
I see what I did.
And then you immediately start...
Well, no, I guess it is lined up. So do this.
And then you immediately start holding left to gain speed.
Lullaby Deserted Hell is like the anthem for Touhou 11 players. No, yeah, it's a really good song. Again, I always think... Well, it's so funny. Because, again, the first time I heard people talking about this song was, I'm pretty sure it was when Asprey FM was interviewing Blue Hawk and I. And Blue Hawk and I talked about how this is one of his favorite themes, even though people like to shit on it. And then Asprey FM was talking about that too. Where, like, he was like, yeah, people typically don't like this song because they don't think it's a good stage 5 theme, but I think it's great. And, like, every time I've told that to someone in chat, they've been like, what do you mean people say this is a bad theme? And I'm like, nah, I don't know what to believe. nah, I don't know what to believe.
Holding left to gain speed, and then you perform...
Corpse Voyage is how you make them immediately jump. I don't remember Corpse Voyage. Is that Oren's theme?
And then you perform a...
Is that Oren's theme?
Then you perform a down B.
Yeah, okay, it's her theme.
Perform a down.
Oren is definitely one of the boss fights of all time in SA. She truly is.
Perform a down B right before.
Alright. Oh my god. Well, okay, for one, there's one demonic ass bow. But also, she's so depressed. She won't even shoot. She's not gonna. She's too sad. It's not worth it anymore to her. She's lost all reason to shoot.
Perform a down B right before hitting the safety spikes so that you can fly through.
Okay. So we do this, and then we do 30%.
be right before hitting the safety spikes so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor.
Hold on, let me listen.
Spikes so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor. Then you just keep holding left to make... Probably happen.
Hold on, too far.
For the rest.
Feel like that bow would snap after one draw? No, listen, this shit's made of pure steel. This shit is honestly, this isn't steel. This is demonite ore. This is straight up like a Terraria made bow.
Keep holding left to make it.
You're firing like 7 billion million arrows out of that thing, and it's still as good as the day you got it.
Keep holding left to make...
That bow ain't never dying.
Holding left to make it through the rest. What will probably...
You just got something really lucky last week? What did you get?
Before hitting the safety spikes so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor. Then you just keep holding left to make it through the rest. What will probably happen...
I feel like...
You just keep... You just keep holding left to make it through the rest. What will probably... Left to make it through the rest. What will...
Okay, and then... Near the hobby shop last week and you found this cool looking Optimus. You got it for $10. Damn. Hey, you got it for literally 10% of its value. That's so good. Oh my god, I don't know if I can find it, but there was a game on Steam that I was looking at that looked really funny on the winter sale. I don't know if I can find it though. I didn't wishlist it or anything. It's like this I don't remember what it's called. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. It's this like little like pixel art looking RPG. No. Okay, Clair Obscur is on sale for like Clair Obscur is on sale for like 20%, so that's pretty cool. But there's what is it? So there's this RPG. I mean, it was like a horror themed RPG or something, or at the very least, I think that's what it kind of looks like. And it was on sale for 100%. So it's literally free. It was like it's like $3 to $4 for the base price, and now it's on sale for literally $0. Like, it looks kind of cool, though, based upon the art, so I don't know why it's on sale for literally $0, but... Okay, did you see it? It looks kind of interesting, I think, if you've seen it. It's like, don't let them get to you or some shit. Actually, is that what it's called? Oh, just ignore them? Maybe. Maybe. Just ignore them. Yeah. Yes, this is it. This is just ignore them. This is a little RPG Maker, I think, horror game. It's mostly positive. And it's, again, normally it's $4. It's on sale for literally free. Like, I don't know if I want to play this right now. And if I do play it, then I'd probably rather just give them the dollars. And also get a red bow, whatever this is. But again, I think the pixel art looks really cute. I don't really know what this is. You know what? Actually, I didn't look this far in the screenshots. Actually, wait, this is kind of funny. Hey, chill. Hey, wait, this is kind of funny. Maybe I'll play it. Maybe I'll play it. I don't know why in that art style though, it just looks so funny to me. Okay, hold on. So get this and bring it over here. Capcom announced something in relation to the new Mega Man. Or like something else, or just the fact that there is a new Mega Man? Because I am excited for that. I'm glad you told me about that. I was not ready. I was not ready for new Mega Man. We haven't had a new side-scrolling Mega Man since Mega Man 11, which was... I actually don't know how many years ago at this point. It's a decent few. Decent few, at least. And just push these back a little more. Give me more room to work with here. What will probably happen is that you won't have enough speed and... Is that you... So we go back to laggy footage for this. Is that you won't have enough speed and you'll be launched back out towards the bumper. Luckily, you get your double jump back whenever this happens, so just use it to reposition and... Yeah, I think that's actually really good. Having an art contest for a Robot Master be added to the game. Oh, that's cool. I'm pretty sure they've done stuff like that in the past as well, so that makes sense that they do it for this. It's also what Hollow Knight Silksong did for everyone's favorite boss in the game, Seth. Don't we all love Seth? Isn't Seth great? You won't have enough speed and you'll be launched back out towards the bumper. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Luckily, you get your double jump back whenever this happens, so just use it. I'll have it on just. And so just use... Just use it to... Just use it to reposition and try again. With any luck, you should make it through before you mess up and accidentally touch... Yes, I think this is what I want. Is that you won't have enough speed and you'll be launched back out towards the bumper. Luckily, you get your double jump back whenever this happens, so just use it to reposition and try again. With any luck, you should make it through before you mess up. Okay, and then now I need... Where's the... Oh no, this is the final audio log portion. Huh. Note that if you're struggling to gain enough speed, try to hit the corner... Accidentally touch a spike. No... Before you mess up and accidentally... Hold on.
You should make it through.
Oh, that's a cool ass Konako. Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't realize we're on a different playlist already. All right, well that's fine.
Should make it through before you mess up and accidentally touch a spike.
Before you mess up.
Make it through before you mess. It through before you mess. Through before you mess. Through before you mess.
Well, I'm before.
Before you mess up. Before you mess.
And so, why do we got fucking silverware going on here? So believe that was not even remotely the corner. Wait, why did I think that was the corner? It was kind of close. Yeah, whatever. Well, I could probably use another clip for that. Whatever. We'll save it then. We'll save this. And I don't know what this is about. What is this about right here? That's it. I don't need that for anything. Okay. So, again, we're gonna complete this today. Rockstar is so desperate with the GTA 6 delays, they've confirmed Michael survived GTA 5. Wait, does GTA 5 have multiple endings? Also, how does that help them with GTA 6 delays? What does that do for them? I hope I didn't delete the clip I was hoping to use. I shouldn't have. Okay, get this footage. Or why are the Prism Rivers clattering dishes everywhere? Can't they just play their instruments in peace? Without throwing around my silverware? The one where you kill Michael. There's one where you kill Michael, one where Trevor dies, and one where all three of them survive. More content for online. So they confirm Michael survived. Well, so it could be either where Trevor dies, or it could be all three. More content for online to tide people over while waiting. Does Lyrica break dishes canonically? Do we know this to be true?
Before you mess up.
My favorite Lyrica would do this to me. Oh, Trevor and Franklin already showed up in online years ago. Okay. So, yeah, so we know all three survived.
Before you mess up and accidentally touch a spike. Note that if you're struggling to gain...
Yeah, just get this. I get this.
With any luck, you should make it through before you mess up and accidentally touch a spike. Note that if you're struggling to gain enough speed, try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes.
I can do a little image here. I still have a decent amount of footage I need to... I really need to, like, button notation this out. Let's make an image. I don't really have... No, I have an idea. And I should do it in the black background because it fades to black. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have one. I have it. Believe it or not, I have an idea. Yeah, I think that works. Let's go to pictures. We'll go to... Now we need screenshots. Now I go to images. There's a lot of screenshots used in this. I don't know why this isn't just from frame 1.
Before you mess up and accidentally touch a spike. Note that if you're struggling to gain enough speed, try to... Try to hit the...
She doesn't, but she's the youngest, so I wouldn't put it past her. But Lyrica's, like, goated, though. but have you considered? Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm not, like, a huge fan of portrait faces like this, but they are, I mean, still really well drawn.
Try to hit the... Try to hit...
I'm not gonna try.
Try to hit the... Try to hit the... Try to hit...
Right here. Right here. But Your Honor, she's bawling. It's like, come on. Come on, Your Honor. She's so cool. How could she have committed murder with this much pizzazz? It's not possible. Simply. You haven't considered this beautiful fact of life. I think that's actually the one I wanted to use, but I think the accidental fast fall side B really sells my point well. Is this feels like stage 1 of PCB. Never mind, I have no idea what the like. What is up with her? Why are they ingrained into her back like that? That's terrifying. I definitely would not have guessed it was. No, I guess it is dun 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 dun, which I guess is Moko. Oh, not number. Yeah. God no. Yeah, no, you can. You still have to remind yourself that technically Moko's a human. Yeah, she is. She's just immortal. She doesn't. Okay, see, that's Moko. See that? See that? That is Moko. I don't know what the fuck. We got. Why is it? Wait, so it was this into. Oh my god. Oh, it's just like circling through the whole catalog. I understand now. How is this all most replayed? It's all most replayed. It's most replayed. Most replayed. What the fuck? I'm just gonna stop looking at the art. I'm never gonna be able to see it all. Oh, and I should concentrate. This is another, like, let's just... It's never let's do it like this. Ba 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 bo ba ba. Boo ba 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 bo ba da 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 do da do da 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 do. Okay, so I think 30% again, and then. Never think of Moko's theme, you can't stop hearing Moko and Kage playing ping pong in the middle of it. What is that from? Is that... Or is that just your mental imagery of that song and it can just never be changed? That's gotta be from something, right? You just send? I must see. I must see. Is Moko white and nerdy? Is that Moko? Can Moko kick your butt in a game of ping pong and ace any trivia quiz you bring on? And is fluent in JavaScript as well as Klingon? I would love to see a version of white and nerdy but with fucking Moko. It's like the pen's in my pocket, I must protect them. My ergonomic keyboard never leaves me bored. I guess I'd fit Kage better, wouldn't it? Because Kage is like the more people joke about Kage being like the indoor one, like the never leave her house type one. It's like shopping online for deals on survivable media. Edit Wikipedia. Oh, that would fit Moko better, wouldn't it? Okay, hold on, let me see. The pen's in my pocket, I must protect them. My ergonomic keyboard never leaves me bored. I've been trying to learn that song. It's so funny. I wanna learn it. Discord. Here, let's actually pull it up on YouTube so we can link it after the fact.
The most romantic.
Ah! I hate YouTube Shorts. This is the only way we can see. It really works though. It really works. I really synced it up. That's okay, that's really good. That's really good. Oh god. Oh god, why does shit keep changing? Okay.
Try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes, as that gains you a lot more...
Right.
That's closest to the... You do a lot more speed here.
I'm gonna have it on as.
That gains you... That gains... As that... As that... Speed. Try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes, as that gains you a lot more speed here.
Hold on.
As that gains you a lot more speed here. From here, make the free... Speed here.
So cut, and then cut. Bah.
Make the free... Here, make... From here...
Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm doing this because I'm still trying to remember what theme this is. Again, I can hear an entire, like, once a theme starts, I can, like, complete it. I can complete it in my head most of the time, but God cannot tell you what that theme is from.
Try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes, as that gains you a lot more speed here. From here, make the free meter jump, roll on...
I see, I need to delete these two. Okay. So... all I need to do now, so I need to do a lot of input notation and shit, as well as some, like, I have an idea for some things, but you're gonna, listen, you're gonna have to hear me out on these, and also need some time to get them to work. Or I guess I should probably do them now, before I do actual input notations, just so I remember to do them. So here's what I want to do.
Now, what you want to have happen here is that you touch... Now, what...
I didn't even notice that. Hold on. Yep. Why does this sound like Sephiroth? Sephiroth.
What you want to have happen here is that you touch...
So I want to zoom in. Just to show that it is transitioning. Like, I want a more clear, like... It's like a quick zoom in to, like... Get out of here, spam risk. You had a funny idea for the next time charge up a radio claim. Sounds lovely. I cannot wait to see what you cook up. 100 to like 300, not 3,000, 300.
Slightly to the right to make it to the final bumper. Now, what you want to have happen here is that you touch the bumper and then you...
have this whole process happen, like, right here.
Now, what you want to have happen here is that you touch the bumper and
then so do... And then, hold on. And then so, but copy paste and then do the other way. And then, yeah, so this will take place in this entire 7-frame duration. So this will go from 30,000 to 100.
is that you touch the bumper.
I think it'd be better if it was like, because so this is 7 frames, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's 7 frames into 7 frames, right?
It's the final bumper. Now, what you want to have happen here is that you touch the bumper and then you immediately start holding left.
I think that works.
In here is that you touch the bumper and then you immediately start holding left to gain speed, and then you perform a down B right before hitting. In here is that you touch the bumper and then you immediately start holding left. In here is that you touch the bumper and then you...
It's a little weird. I think zoom in more and then also extend it by like 2 more frames.
Is that you touch the
and then have this go on for like, it's gonna be so awkward. But like, here's the idea. No, but it needs to end in those 7 frames. It does. It can't not end in those 7 frames. Because
here is that you touch the bumper and then you...
I think this is fine.
Here is that you touch the bumper and then you immediately start holding left.
Yeah, I think that works. There is another time where I wanted to do that. Oh, no, right. It was, I wanted to... It wasn't a zoom in, but... Here's what we do. It's like here.
Try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes, as that gains you a lot.
It's like here.
Try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes, as that gains you a lot more speed here.
Is it even, like... Is that just because of the transition, or, like... Okay. Alright. Now we can start input notating. Is this taking... considering this is just one jump that's taking me a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's fine. And I'll finish up business casual man's thing, and then we'll probably do something for a little bit if we have some time left over that I want to use. It'll still be a decent more minutes of editing this though, so yeah, now we need inputs, and a lot of them. Want to see? Aw, that's cool. It's like the smuggest Oku I've seen in my entire life. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what I would do if I had extra time. But again, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There's a couple of things I could play if I really wanted to. Right here. Then do an up B. Just making sure. Okay, do an up B. Right around. Where's up B? There's one. There's an up and there's a B. Right there. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I have a decent amount I need an input notation for. And then I still have to get the final shenanigans in. And then also I need to... Yeah, we still got stuff to do before the editing is done. We are definitely coming up on the end of Business Casual Man. Da 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 da. Gonna kill this guy right here, right in front of my face. This is what Oku hears every time she fights someone. And then, so now we start drifting left. So we got a right, which we will need later, but we need left for now. Not what I clicked on. No, it's not what I did. The video editor is just lying, because it knows that I'm so right. It knows that I'm just too correct, and it doesn't like that I'm correct, actually. For real, for real. I need to stop looking over. I'm gonna have, like... Wait, are we in another new... Oh my god. Oh, we're in another new playlist. I'm gonna have so much shit to link, and I'm just not gonna remember any of it, because I can click on half of this stuff. Like, this has just been the autoplay doing all this for me. And you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you, autoplay. You've given me music that I very much so want. This is another upbeat situation. do this. Honestly, no, I should do this as well. Or I guess... Yeah, so that's the frame where I start holding left. So do left on that frame. Do this. Over to here. This is Yoshika Rock, actually. With the scariest Yoshika you've ever seen. This is literally just been the playlist going. This is like, I haven't selected any of this. It's selected like 5 fucking videos from Audi, and honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I've been having the time of my life over here. Do you want to map this out for funds? We'll give this a rough map out of what I did. Do buttons, do neutral. So you can see, I'm definitely moving to the left on this frame. You can see that right there. You can see it. And then I'm still definitely moving to the left. Until this frame where it's neutral again. I might be having some right movements here to cancel some shit out, but that's fine. Okay, now for the first time ever, we need right. We need the right movement of the stick, of the movement. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have right on the control stick. Don't construe this for political nonsense, alright? Don't worry about it. Left, right, who gives a fuck? As long as we make it through the stage, that's all that matters. I don't know where the hell my brain is gone. I don't think it was ever here to begin with. I love just a quick... Just like fucking... just going through and then suddenly it's just... So now I need jump again. Need jump. Oh yeah, something else. I did forget about this, but something I've been something I kind of want to do, because I've been seeing some like Souls videos again, and it's got me interested in playing some of the Souls games in different ways. And I realize I've never done a Soul level 1 run of Dark Soul, of any Dark Souls. I've never done a Soul level 1 run. And I realized that I've also never really used like magic or pyromancies to beat the game. And I know for a fact that pyromancies are absolutely goated in Dark Souls 1. So So I start up a profile as a pyromancer, and I'm trying to beat the game. It's level 1 is what I'm doing. Using my my expert knowledge that I totally have of the game. Yep. Yeah, I really did not test it for this shit at all, huh? I was not testing out here. Although that rock is only coming through in my right headphone. My god. Fucking Maribel and Renko go crazy on the... They're going crazy with the music, bro. They're going crazy with it. Because, like, this is definitely more than 2 instruments, but I like to imagine it's just them playing, like, fucking 4 different instruments at once, just doing this shit. It's like, oh my god, they're so amazing. They've mastered the craft of music, truly. Yet again, every time I think about Maribel and Renko, I realize that I've never read their stories, and I should at some point. I should. I need to. One of these days I will. What day will that be? I don't know. But it'll be a day, surely. It'll happen. Listen, when it happens, it's gonna be real cool, and I'm gonna feel cool that I read it. I'm gonna feel so cool. Like just the coolest, actually. So what we need to do is we need to do this, but again. So do this. And then, so do this. And then one more time, send it. This is the no, actually a reading stream would be cool. I don't know if I could do it well, I guess I've read on stream before. I don't know. If I'm really dedicated and it's something I think I want to grind out on stream, it would be fun. Because that's how it always happens. That's how this shit started. No, I'm just crazy. I thought I saw, like, a mouse move up here that wasn't mine. I was like, did bro have to move their mouse? Oh, yeah, I've seen the lie detector video. This one's funny. Honestly, I like the original bit more. I've never seen the original bit, but I like the original audio more. I like the original audio more. It's cool that they, like, wrote their own scenario and subtitles, though. I like it. Just, are you a narc? No. It's like, burn. So, oh yeah, no, but like, as I said, that's like the #1 way I like decide to do shit on stream. It's just like, is it something I want to grind out, or that I really want to make sure I grind out? Yes, then stream it. So I grind out Touhou, so I decided to grind out, like, the video editing, just like, I need an excuse to grind this more. Stream it. Streaming's really good for that. I know that's what, because I know, like, that's what Asprey FM did for No Bomb. For EOSD, or no, sorry, not No Bomb. For EOSD No Grays. When he was doing that, he got bored of doing it on his own. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stream this. I've never heard this song, but it seems pretty good. Oh, okay, this is just, wait, yeah, this is Reimu's theme. Yeah, I've gotten to see some Seihou now. Seihou is weirder than I thought it would be. Touhou OST arranged like an SD90 on an SC88 Pro. What are you talking about? What do they mean with this? What do they mean? Yeah, I have seen them. They're the extra stage bosses, and it's like they're like in like a weird in-between between their like PC98 designs and their like Windows era designs. Or like they look closer to the Windows era designs at that point in time. To the right to make it to the final bumper. I'm pretty sure that this did just get remixed into a Reimu theme later, right? Because I'm pretty sure did Zun make this? I don't actually know. I know Zun had some hand in Seihou shenanigans, I believe. I said I know, and then I realized that I don't actually know. To make it to the final bumper. Now, what you want... Hold on, let me see this shit. But slightly to the right to make it to the final bumper. Now, I guess we can slightly accurately input track it. So it's left until around like here. Then it's neutral, I believe. Yeah. Wait, you lil. Oh. I didn't realize it wasn't until that long. I didn't realize it was until Urban Limbo and Legend. I thought it'd be sooner than that for some reason. Never mind. Hold on, that's what I need. Alright, just give me this one. Everyone's fine. I know they're correct. I'd be surprised if it wasn't in one of the older fighting games. I feel like I remember that. I feel like I remember that theme way too well to have it be. Or like that theme sticks out in my mind way too well to have it be only in that game. What? I don't know. Oh yeah, also this is a model swap version as well. It's kind of funny, I guess. Also, Dolls and Pseudo Paradise. Is that another Seihou theme that got put in the Touhou eventually? Or a theme that like aired in Seihou that got put in the Touhou? See, Dolls and Pseudo Paradise would make me think it's an Alice theme, but really it could be fucking anything. I've definitely heard the name Dolls and Pseudo Paradise before, and I've probably heard the song, but yet again, I cannot tell you what it is off the top of my head. Here, we'll look it up. That's an interesting flaw. Dolls and Pseudo Paradise. Cool, it came up immediately. Legend of Hakurei? I actually don't know this. This has to have been... I mean, if it's Legend of Hakurei, this has to have been related to, like, Silent Sinner and Blue shenanigans, right? Oh, no, this is just an album. Oh. Oh, no, it's literally just an album. So this song is Legend of Hakurei. Dolls in Pseudo Paradise is the name of the... Okay, okay, I understand now. I guess we'll listen to it since we're here. Let's turn it up a little bit. Maybe not that loud. Just a little bit. Alright. And then, so now we input notation this. Because this is the actual clear. Oh, no, that would be control stick right, which I do need. I do need. I'm gonna be pseudo paradised. Why does that sound like a fret? Why does that? What? It's like, you're getting pseudo paradised. No, please. I have a wife and family. You can't do this to me. Should have thought about that before you did the crime or some shit. I don't know. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. Alright, you're free to go. Still one of my favorite bits from SpongeBob. I love that. I love that bit. I don't remember what episode that's from, but I do love that bit. He gets put in jail for all of like 3 seconds. And he's like, all right, your time's done. I don't know why, but like whenever I think of like somebody being like, oh please don't do it, I think of like Touhou M1 skits where it's like, I think it's just because like, was it? Wait, why am I doing this? No, stick input stay. Notori and Hina had like a couple bits there, and like their bit always revolved into that where it's like Hina annoys the shit out of Notori. And then Hina's like, I'm gonna report you to your dad or whatever. And she's like, no, please. And they do the same thing for like those free bits. But I don't know. I still like it. Like, again, I think the best way I can describe Touhou M1 skits is that they're not funny. But they're entertaining. They're very entertaining. Actually, wait. They gotta have down B somewhere in this fucking mess. I guess the last time I would have had down B would be... I'm just gonna size it. I'm just gonna size it here. Whatever. I can find it. It's like all the way back in... This jump wouldn't have it. Oh, no, this jump would have it, actually. This jump has it right here, even. Never mind. No, it does. That's down right. Is this the... Oh. Oh, this is what you meant by Dolls in Pseudo Paradise. Yeah, I've definitely heard this before. I don't... God, is it in one of the fighting games? Maybe I've just heard people use it before. You know what? I probably heard Asper FM use it before. Which is why it's probably even remotely similar to me. Yeah. Like, I've definitely heard that more than once. But I don't know if that's actually in a fighting game that I played. I don't know if it's in Soku. I don't know if it may have been in Soku. May have been. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Here is what we do. Right? Alright, there we go. Now we do down and we do B. Everyone's two favorite buttons in the entire game, even. Okay, so I do need to think about this. So it'd be down B. I think slightly after you enter the spike tunnel, it's back to the left. How accurate is that? Hold on. But, like, I keep... Well, because I realize how I describe it is... How I describe it, right, is... I do... So, I would just do down B. No. No. It's so hard to overwrite muscle memory. Then I hold left. I mean, you can kind of do it like that, I guess. I think it's not exactly how I describe it, but just... This is very different. Okay, I've never heard this one. Wait, have I not? Maybe not this version. Perform a down B right before hitting the safety spike so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor. Then you just keep holding left to make it through the rest. Perform a down B right before hitting the safety spike so that you can fly through at least half of them with armor. Then you just keep holding left to make it through the rest. I guess like that, because that is kind of how I do it, to be real, even though it's nice. I say keep holding left even though I never said to start holding left, which I realize is weird. I think it's fine, don't worry about it. Keep holding left to make it through the rest. Just wait until we reach Circus Revere. How far down is that? We might make it there before stream's out. we might just make it there before stream's out, to be real. What will probably happen is that you won't have enough speed and you'll be launched back out towards the bumper. Luckily, you get your double jump back whenever this happens, so just use it. So I don't need any more inputs per se. What I want is I want the arrow. The arrow. So I can point and be like, look,
There is your feather. There it is. The double jump feather. The feather of double and jump. That's what I want. Just make it a little bit bigger. Just make it as big as possible. Like right there. Do you see it? Is that you won't have enough speed and you'll be launched back out towards the bumper. Luckily, you get your double jump back whenever this happens, so just use it to reposition and try again. Just use it to reposition and try again. With any luck, you should make it through before you mess up and accidentally touch a spike. Note that if you're struggling to gain enough speed, try to hit the corner of the bumper that's closest to the safety spikes, as that gains you a lot more speed here. From here, make the 3-meter jump. I think, by Joe, I think we've done it. Hold on, let me listen to this. Alright, final trick time. What you gotta
Let me just see the
here
first
is
half.
stand near the right spikes and perform a full hop. Once you reach the peak of it, perform a B.
Okay, you know what, we're just gonna assume it's fine. We're just gonna assume it's fine. Yeah, we did. Yeah, no, we did it. We're good. We're goated, actually. Super goated. That's us.
From here, make the 3-meter jump, roll in all your glorious
I need it on roll.
jump,
Not how far I needed to go.
roll in all your
That is perfect, actually. That's... Oh, perfect. My God. Yeah, just cut like 4 seconds, maybe. Okay, so this is like a remix of EOSD Stage 1. No, this is Chirno. Never mind, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Wait, is this Chirno or is this Rumia? No, this is Rumia. It's not Meiling. You know what? No, it might be, actually. You know what? No, it might actually be... No, but it wouldn't be... Shanghai Alice of Meiji 17. We're not going back to this anyway. It is... Oh my god, it is Meiling's theme. You're right. That's the second time I failed to identify Meiling. Well, at first it was the stage theme. Now it's her actual theme. Roll in all your glorious wealth and finish the stage. Roll in all your glorious wealth. And finish. Okay, here we go.
And finish. And finish.
Just like this. Okay, now I just need to finish the stage. I just need to finish the stage. get this first. How long does this even... It goes to here. Cool, cool, cool.
All your glorious wealth and finish the stage.
Actually, that kind of lines up super nicely. Hold on, hold on. I kind of want to hear this. Wait, wait, wait.
This wealth and finish the stage. With that.
Yes, I think that is when I would do it. Alright, guys. Hold on. Go to 29 flat. So what I need to do. So this is how I messed up in the past. Because I remember. So I got a really good recording of like the end of the level clear, right? The problem is that instead of, so I think what have this be like -15. So the problem that I ran into with this was that I cut it once, and then I was like, yeah, that's good. Which is not how that works. I cut it one time, and I was like, yeah, that'll just work in the future, because I don't want to recut it. Which ran into problems, believe it or not. That ended up running into issues when when it wasn't metered out correctly for the later stages. Hold on. So I think this is the frame I need. What I should have done is gotten a version of this without the thing, but whatever. So, okay. So 29 flat is still what we're working with. Oh my god. I was out of there so fast, man. Okay. Okay. Why is it so loud now? I feel like I can't play this right now though, because I need concentration. I need to hear myself. Hold on, so I need an audio log. With that is now...
With that, with that, with that,
we'll do...
with that,
Just do this for now.
wealth, and finish the stage. With that, that is now one of the hardest impossible levels completed. Hopefully the next one will be nicer to us. We're moving on to Goddess of Explosions.
God, yeah, that... Okay. Moving on to Goddess of Explosion. I don't have an image. I need an image. Got it. Why is it just Otis? Would I not type in the G? Of explosions. Oh wait, no, yeah, no, wait, it's gotta be this one. It's gotta, this one's really good. This one's really good, but I feel bad using this. I think this is official art. And my girlfriend is the Goddess of Explosions. The Goddess of Explosions is Henry Markham's girlfriend. Thank God that cleared that up. Thank God we now know this. Okay, I think it's time to close the game now. God. Don't worry, we'll turn this web P into an NG. Alright, let's do... What are we doing? What are we doing? Business casual man, images, pudding goddess. It's gotta be this one.
To Goddess of
Hold on.
Goddess of Goddess of Goddess of
Alright, there we go. And then now we do a... Okay, we do a fade out. And then we do... Audio effects. Fade out. Okay, and then do this. Bring it to here. Okay, hold on. Let me see this.
Jump, roll in all your glorious wealth, and finish the stage.
With that, that is now one of the hardest impossible levels completed. Hopefully the next one will be nicer to us. We're moving on to Goddess of Explosions. Yeah, I don't sit on the screen, like, at all. Just the stage. It's kind of weird, but... With that, that is now one of the hardest impossible levels completed. Hopefully the next one will be nicer to us. We're moving on to Goddess of Explosions. So I have a thing. And we can... Well, okay, I want to get started on this right now. Because this will lead into, like, the next stream. Because... So again, I've decided that the next thing I'm doing... Goddess of Explosions is going to start with, like, a little, you know, musical death montage. And I'm not making that in this project. Again, I'm doing another... I'm yet again going against Nobeka's warnings, and I'm doing yet another schlap glue. But it should be the last schlap glue that I end up doing. And it's only for, like a 2-minute... Or, like, not even a 2-minute thing. Like, a 30-second thing. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. What are we doing here, then? I need to make an image. Yeah, so this is the Business Casual Man one. We can get these out of here. And we can go to... If we go to all... Go to slapwiki.gg. Slapwitty? Yeah, slapwitty.gg. Save image as a PNG. I have a vague idea about how I want to do this next bit, and I kind of want to take some time to figure it out right now. Did I move it? I did. Cool. I just copied it. That's fine. That's a large-ass picture. That should be fine, though. So we go to camera roll, we go to template copy, and then we go to camera roll, we drag you into here. Fucking bigger than life. She's bigger than life. God. All the other ones were, sorry, I just want to make sure it's white over black, or is it black over white? It's white over black. Right, I forgot. It's also aerial rounded. Give me my aerial rounded. Yeah. It's nice, well, Goddess. Where's it at? I think a dumbass. And I'm not... Hold on. Explosions. Yeah. So I got that. So copy paste, and then do all white. To do this. Close. We're one away from Circus Revere. Alright, now we have another copy. We have goddess.png. Now it's very simple, really. We just throw this in here. So what I need, I already have the song that I need. Nine seconds? Yeah, that's good. Maybe just make it like 15 seconds for now, why not? Make it 15 seconds. I need, okay, because I do want to figure this out this stream. Okay. So what I need... Again, I already have the song. So get the song. Go to music. Go to... Where's Omega Oblivion of Obliteration? It'd be in story mode. One of these. All aboard. Show up, please. Backstreets. Fatality. Wait. Omega. Yeah. There we go. Minus 15. And unfortunately, we still have to stop the music, so... Okay, so give... We already know, so give the music an audio effect, amplitude, fade in. We want to fade this in, and then we want to fade... Then video effects, transparency, fade in, and we want those to be synced. She's here. This is the goddess. So what I want to have happen... This is ideal. Okay. No, so I want this to last for like 4 seconds, actually. Or maybe 5 seconds. Yeah, the drawing duration? Why is it 2 minutes? Because that's the song. So actually cut this down by here and then do 0, 0. So have it, yeah, have both have like 10 frames of fade in. Hold on, wait. We're moving on to Goddess of Explosions. No, that's really fast, actually. Okay, have it have, like, 30 frames of fade. It's a little too short. So what's gonna happen is that this is gonna fade in like all the other ones. She comes in, and then it's gonna be like it glitches out, and it'll be like, and then she'll like disappear from the screen, and then it's gonna go into fucking. Here, let me show you what song I want to use. U.N.Owen was her. Cool, this one. This one. I wanted to transition into this. This is what I want. This is what I want. But start with...
On to Goddess of Explosions.
And then so last second, how do I add like I can add video effects, right? Like a glitch effect or some shit. How do I add that? Special effects, TV, aging TV, broken TV. Okay. That's a good one. Hold on. So start this on like the last second. How the fuck did I miss that? It's gotta it's real fast. Alright, life's fast in the fast lane, alright? That's fun. I have to remake the image. I double-checked explosions. I double-checked goddess, just not after I'd spelt it. Alright. Run it back. Thank you for catching that. I would not have caught that on my own. Oh, God. Make her big. She's so big. She's so big, actually. She's so big. She's the biggest. She's so powerful. This is the wrong font. Give me my font. Give me my font. Arial rounded. Goddess of explosions. I'm trying to find a space that this fucking fits. God. Alright, now do this. Bop, bop. And then make a white bop. Have it go like all the way up here. Alright. Control CV. And then... Okay. So delete this one. And then make this one. And then duration 0.05 seconds. Now fade it in. Go video effects. Transparency, fade in. Have it be 30 frames. It's not 30 frames. Not even close to 30 frames. Alright, and then in the last second, it's going to video effects. It's gonna special effects, TV, broken TV. I like broken TV. So, okay, special effects. What other TVs do we have? Aging TV? What's aging TV look like? Okay. Hold on, both of those on top of each other? So it'll start with this, and then in like the last 10 frames, there's gonna be one more. There needs to be one more effect. glitch. I think those being on top of it kind of freaks it out. What is glitch? I think like last frame glitch. Yeah. I would like to have something going into it though. Matrix? Oh, thank God I can get the fucking AI art generator. Definitely what I needed. What is Matrix? What does that look like? That's not what I need. And we can... Okay, so here... Cut off the music. And then we need... Like... Glitch... Glitch... Sound effect. That one could be pretty good. That one. That one, the second one. The second one, absolutely. Okay, so take this one, and then do YouTube to MP3. Yeah, we take that second one. Is exactly what we're looking for. The one that had the whole had a whole intro and outro. It did. I haven't seen that. Where it's just like fucking it's just somebody be like, hey guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this sound effects video. Really appreciate you for clicking on this. Times have been getting kind of hard recently, and just any views help. Just that kind of shit. Okay, minus 10 decibel. Okay, so maybe like minus like 15 decibel actually. What is it? Okay, hold on, let me see. The water splash sound effect only takes up like not even like a third or like a fourth of the video. This is definitely a shit post, right? It definitely feels like a shit post. Actually, maybe I don't. Hold on, that one's fine. Alright, it's an audio file. I know exactly when the music starts. Hold on. Okay. So it ends here, and then I don't know why I didn't do this. It starts here. Okay, cut here. And then do this. Okay, cool. Just making sure. I couldn't tell. Listen, you never know of these things, alright? You could never know for sure. I think have it be more like, okay, let's do this. Have it be normal for like 3 seconds. Then cut it. So like this. I think that lines up actually. Let me see. I think if I have this go on for just a little bit longer. Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Which is like here. It's like this. Which then leads into no, I guess just keep these three going. Let's just see what happens if I let it ride. Nah, I don't think it's that. I think it is just like I think the best way I can do it is just this. And then have it just cut off here. Explosions. Maybe like one more frame of hang time. One more frame. We'll give it one more frame. I'm trying to like figure out how to make like convincing glitch effects, and it's harder than I think it should be. Or like it's harder than I thought it'd be. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm doing anything technical, but I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to make it feel just right, and it's weird. It's weird to make it feel just right, you know? I think that works. Yeah. And then, alright. So here's the deal. This has been 3 hours. I think that's good. Again, one last look. It'll be nicer to us. We're moving on to Goddess of Explosions. Here is the deal. Yeah, I'm probably done after this. I feel like I can honestly only have this like -5. With that is now one of the hardest impossible levels completed. Hopefully the next one will be nicer to us. We're moving on to Goddess of Explosions. I'm trying to think, because this feels weird. We do like 90% to have it stick around a little longer. I kind of already cut shit that way though. Explosions. Alright. So. Yeah, I guess that's fine for now. So, game plan. So next stream we're gonna start working on, again, just a separate project for the intro. Then we're gonna slap glue that in here. What I'm going to do today, definitely for real on Cap No God, is that I'm going to look through the footage that I have, and I'm going to listen to the recording, and I'm going to see if I do it exactly as I say I do. Because keep in mind, if I don't, then editing this shit becomes infinitely more annoying. And for Goddess's stage, oh god. So, just in general, I would like to have recordings that I could just consistently use and not have to put in more shit. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I think that is good for now. We are getting somewhere though. That is the end of Goddess's. Or that's the end of Business Casual Man's editing for the most part. Well, no, right? I guess I still do need to put in music for him. Yeah, I guess next time we'll listen to more of those as well. Thank you for the luck. I am probably gonna need it. I'll see if there's anyone to stream. I kind of doubt it at this point, but we'll see. There is Shen. Yeah, I'm sure Shen would definitely want a fucking raid from no name streamer. Absolutely. In any case, it's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you so much for whoever watched this. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.